Welcome back to Sarah's Spare Corner. My name is Sarah. I am the host of Sarah's Spare Corner. Sarah's Spare Corner encompasses gaming as well as arts, crafts, and various different forms of creativity. Additionally, I like sharing theories, concepts, and ideas as I am a philosophy major. And when I'm not poor, I might travel places and I might post about it. Welcome back to the chat, Redbeard and Sausage, although I assume I'm just speaking to Redbeard right now. Yes, I see you have left the first like, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much. We are going to be starting the Minish Cap. I've never played the Minish Cap. I vaguely know what it's about. It's a cap. and some people called the Minish that are like tiny humans, and that's it. 4th of July in America, but happy weekend to you, friend. Oh, yes, I guess it is 4th of July in America. Happy 4th of July to my American viewers. I guess that means that y'all are going to have a long weekend then. We just had ours, but it was like Canada Day was on Tuesday, but there were a bunch of places in the city that also had Monday off, and I was so jealous. I was like, what am I doing? Anyway, I downloaded, finally, Nintendo Switch Online. I didn't have it for several months because I was like, I'm too broke for it, but I did find that the Minish Cap is available on Nintendo Switch Online. So I was like, well, guess I'm going to do that. And then I tried getting the free subscription. Turns out that the Game Boy Advance version is only available for the expansion pack of Nintendo Switch Online. So I was like, all right, guess I'm purchasing the whole thing right now. Can I financially do it right now? Probably not, but it's for stream, and I know if I stream this without using the official game, Nintendo is gonna have my butt. Playing music for a country music event tonight. I'm still fairly new to banjo, but I'll take my chance to play it. Oh my god, good luck. That's so exciting, and also kind of nerve-wracking. Is this like your first time playing live? Is Switch Online prices really going up in Canada? Tariffs can't impact digital content through subscriptions. Come on, Nintendo. No, I think it's just, it's not tariffs, it's just taxes. I don't know what it costs in the United States to get an expansion pack of Nintendo Switch Online, but I just paid $83 total with tax for Nintendo Switch Online with the expansion pack, which is, I've been playing live for like 10 years or so, but I'm starting to make more money these last few years, which is nice. Oh, that's great. That's so good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. I started playing banjo last year. What do you tend to do more when you're playing live? Because you just started playing banjo. So before you played banjo, would you sing? Would you play the drums? Martisha, you're going to turn off the microphone. Okay, cool. I saw Nintendo's raising prices in some regions, even with Switch 1 stuff. I read something funny yesterday. I don't know if it's true. Apparently Nintendo's getting sued. I don't know why. That's interesting. I started on drums and then learned piano and then guitar. I know a little bit of everything. This is my problem, is I start too many things and I don't finish one, so I don't actually know what I'm doing. So I do have a keyboard behind me and my guitar. But I know, like, the most basic chords. G, D, A, C. And E. And E minor, of course, because that's everyone's favorite chord. In terms of the piano, I'm like first year, second year beginner. Not sure how true that is, though. The brick switch 2 thing with the threatening lawsuits. Oh, you mean because they're saying that people can't mod their switches? I feel sometimes it's hard to be patient. I think my problem is that I start too many projects, and then oftentimes, like, I get overwhelmed with how many projects I end up doing, so then I stop doing them, but then I'm always, like, half finished everything. So, like, what I'm trying to focus on this year is to not do that, but I find I'm already doing that even though I'm trying not to do it. The problem is like, when you're video editing, making videos, streaming, I also make cosplay items and stuff like that, on top of painting, on top of various different crafts of forms. There's just, like, a lot, you know? And then your mind is like, how am I going to clean my house? Like, the mod thing is related to it. Okay, it is related to that. Nintendo bricks several Switch 2 consoles using the MIG cards, and there is a lawsuit against them for it. Oh. Oops. Let's see how that plays out. I'll set you up. The setup you have is really cool and creative. I get that, being a magician and stuff. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't do everything all the time, but somehow I think I can. Like, I need someone to, like, structure my life for me, just because I do too much. Even though I'm, like, pretty good at managing it, I'm not saying that I'm, like, not good at it. I'm really good at managing my life, the amount of things I get into, but it's also, like, really exhausting then managing myself that much. The irony is they've been the one to sue others that might backfire on them. It looks like that's true. I don't know how that's going to play out. It's going to be very odd. Well, before we start, I think we should look over the timeline again, because I think that tends to be where I want to start every new playthrough, so that when someone joins and they're interested in one playthrough, then they don't have to watch the last one to see the timeline. So we're going to open that up. I have it already here for us. So here is where it kind of starts, the legend of the goddess and the hero. This is like literally the age of time. In fact, if anything, it does say up here, if we go back in time, I think, the legend of the goddess and the hero. So this is just kind of telling us the entire timeline. Then it goes the creation of the land and sky, which the old gods did, and leads to creation of the Hylians. Then we have the era of the goddess of Hylia, which I guess was the sole protector of the Triforce. I feel like that's kind of what I'm getting at here. Then we had the Skyward Sword era, which we just went through, which is the ancient battle and the reincarnation of Goddess Hylia and the return of the surface. I can't get myself even more confused now since Nintendo won't say anything about it. I'm trying to figure out the events between the child and the adult timeline in Ocarina of Time. Oh, are you talking about how the timeline splits into three different timelines? Because I figured it out recently in my mind. And also, like, I watched a video explaining in depth of what the heck that even meant. I was like, what do you mean 3 times? That's stupid. Okay. There is a video on YouTube. I literally cannot remember what it is, but there was this guy on YouTube who explained the entire timeline in a video form. I'm sure if you Googled it, you'd probably find it. But he explains, and maybe it was also like one of those game theory videos. I'm not sure. But basically, and we're going to kind of skip over to get to that. So when we get to Ocarina of Time, the hero is defeated, the hero is triumphant. I'm like, what does that mean? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It's because honestly, you could say the same thing for Skyward Sword. What about if we lose in Skyward Sword? Does that mean that's entirely different timeline? Possibly, but we don't play games in that timeline. So basically, this is the hero is defeated. And then the hero is the triumphant, and then it leads into child era and adult era. Again, very confusing, right? So hero is defeated, we go up against Ganondorf, and we die. And that leads to the decline of Hyrule and the last hero, or at least the last hero in this era, right? And then, of course, it comes back, because the hero is defeated, which they kind of did change up this timeline, didn't they? A little bit, because I think this was the timeline that was supposed to have the Wind Waker in it. No. Now I remember what it is. Okay. So yes, this is the one where the hero is defeated, but he has to be reborn. So that's why Link is able to come back, is because he did die, but he can be reborn. Whereas the hero is triumphant, the child era, this is where after Link wins and Zelda sends you back into the past, we follow the child era, which leads us to the Twilight Realm, which is why there's very big, huge fan theories that the ancient swordsman that we face in Twilight Princess is actually Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask Link, is because we followed him back to his child era. He had a wonderful life, maybe married Malon from the ranch, and then died, or something tragic happened. It's not clear what happened, but he turned into a Fade, or a Stal, whatever they're called. You know, not a Stalnox. No, not a Stalnox. I don't know why I'm saying Stalnox. But he turned into one of those things that fades into the forest into a skeleton creature, right? So that's why we see him in Twilight Princess, basically OG Link, who beat Ganon's butt and returned to his past and turns into the Majora's Mask Link. Something goes wrong and he fades out, which is very tragic for Link because, you know, that is probably the Link that everyone associates a lot with, or at least a lot of millennials do. I definitely do. So to know that he basically went back to the past to be disappointed in Termina and then fade into existence and then wait to retrain the Twilight Princess Link is a very sad fate indeed. The adult era, though, this is the one that confused me for so long. I was like, what do you mean? Like, huh? So this basically is the world where Zelda zapped you out of it because you won and Zelda sends you to the childhood era. This existence continues to go on without Link. So when he's sent to the past, he's technically no longer here because this is a divergent in the timeline. He's supposed to continue living in this period of time as an adult after he beats Ganon. But that doesn't happen. Zelda plays her little ocarina and sends him back to the past, creating an entirely different period of time that exists. So the one that exists here, this is where adult Zelda sends us back to the past, right? This is also a Zelda who did experience being Sheik. Whereas in the child era, Zelda had no experience of that because Link goes back to the past, warns them, hey, Ganondorf is kind of an evil king. They arrest him, and they also try to practice an execution with him over here, right? Which was very botched. Whereas the adult era, this is the one where Ganondorf loses, and Link does win, but he leaves because he's sent to the past, which means this period of time no longer has any hero in its storyline, which means the blank spot that Link is supposed to represent is empty. And that's where we lead into the adult era, where Ganondorf is sealed. He is also resurrected. Then we have the Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks. That's why this timeline is very strange. It's just because it's technically not supposed to be like this. So that is the timeline. I hope I explained it as clearly as possible. Obviously, it'll make more sense. I'm probably going to talk more about it when we actually get to Ocarina of Time, which I'm so excited for that, because that's definitely, like, my fave. But, yeah. So, anyway, I'm going to quickly go back to finishing explaining what we're going up to, because there's a lot that happens between Skyward Sword and the Minish Cap. So we had the ancient battle, the reincarnation of the goddess Hylia, and the return to the surface, which is what we experienced yesterday. The return to the surface and the reincarnation of Zelda. So Link and Zelda go off and they're happy together. Maybe they have kids. Who knows? Which also kind of makes you wonder, does that mean that the entire existence of the timeline of Zelda and Link, they're actually cousins? Who knows? But, like, you know, Game of Thrones can make sisters and brothers marry. Why can't Zelda, I guess? But anyways, so then we have the Sky Era, which is, I guess, afterwards this happens. So I guess people are still living in the sky and people are still living on the ground. That was a question I kind of raised yesterday when I finished Skyward Sword. I was like, but Groose goes back to the sky. So are you saying that it's fine? You know what I mean? Like, is it fine that he went back to the sky? For some reason, I thought that all the Hylians went back to the earth with the goddess. It looks like people had a choice, because even Zelda said, I would like to stay down here, Link. What would you like? So then what ends up happening is, I guess some people choose to stay on the ground and some in the sky, which is why we have the Sky Era. That would be gross me out, honestly. But you know, the relationship's a mystery sometimes because Zelda seems like a close friend in Skyward. Yeah. So, like, but also, though, like, they really went hard with, like, their non-romance in Skyward Sword. Like, even yesterday, Mooney was like, I feel like there's something here. I'm like, see, I'm not reading into it. There are certain games I definitely read into it. Like, I was so mad to find out as an adult that there was absolutely no proof in Ocarina of Time that Link and Zelda were in love. But as a child, I literally imagined it into the air. I was like, they are absolutely in love. How could people not see this? And as an adult, I'm like, there's no sign they are in love, which sucks. And it was a very heartbreaking moment for me. But I think Skyward Sword probably has one of the most definitive examples that they are in love. It would kind of question only this why I think that didn't happen. If that's the case, Link's lineage should also have time powers and light powers like Zelda, which means Link, technically in another game, should also be able to defy the evil with wisdom powers and courage powers. So that's why I don't really think they ended up together. It just doesn't make sense. But it would be nice if they were in love. Like, true. Zelda even has more heroic rows like Spirit Tracks and Echoes of Wisdom. Looks like they're in love in Ocarina of Time, but at the same time she empowered Link, which is probably helping him beat Ganon. Yeah, and like also it's so ambiguous and they've left it ambiguous on purpose, but like that doesn't stop the fans from writing fan fiction. Like, she just wants to purge the world of evil with the Triforce of Ocarina of Time, and that's the highlight there. Yeah. I mean, there is, like, moments where there's, like, pauses, but, again, it's the N64, so those cut screens didn't really, like, those cutscenes didn't really explain what was going on, but, like, when she turns into Sheik, and Link has no idea who she is, which, by the way, spoiler alert for, I guess, people who've never played Ocarina of Time, it does look ambiguous. It's like, is he, like, wanting to, like, get to know Sheik? But then also, like, he doesn't know Sheik. And also, Sheik seems like a man at the time. So it's unclear. Remember, she aids Link in Spirit Tracks more than her spirit like Navi. Oh, I've never played that game. So I do think she dies though in it, right? Or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it's the entire storyline of Zelda is ambiguous. Each video game, it's like, that's explained. Anything outside of it, no. And their relationship's ambiguous. The lore they provide us is oftentimes ambiguous in terms of how it relates to the rest of the timeline. And I know that a lot of fans are like, die hard, the timeline is my life. For me, I find it supplementary and I find it fascinating. I don't know if I take it that seriously, just because there is so much that is unclear. Like, look at this, the Sky era. So we could have another video game in the sky, you know? The Sacred Realm is sealed. Okay, why? And now there's an end of chaos. Like, the establishment of Hyrule Kingdom. Oh yeah, so this is supposed to be, so this is what happens. Like, the reincarnation, return to the surface. But it's like, here it happens. The return of the surface, the Sky era, end of chaos, and end of era of prosperity. So in here, there's the establishment of Hyrule Kingdom after Skyward Sword. Unless it's saying that this happens, like, because if anything, these things should be technically underneath the title of Skyward Sword if the Sacred Realm was sealed in Skyward Sword. But no, it happens after, which means there is a whole bunch of things that happen here before the Minish Cap, which is what we're playing today. So it's like, there's so much ambiguous information. Like, why did, you know, the Hylians era prosper during this period of time? Now, maybe we'll get some information of that during the Minish Cap. Again, I've never played this game before, so I don't know. But, like, why? Like, there's just, and look at this. Also, there's the Sky era, and then there's an era of chaos. I said end of chaos, but that says era of chaos, which means in here, this could be a perfect room for another Zelda game. Sky era, Sacred Realm is sealed for whatever reason, and then there's an era of chaos again, and then there's establishment of Hyrule Kingdom, and then era of prosperity after the era of chaos. So, like, there is a lot that happens here, and we're never gonna know. That I think that's why I take the timeline like with a grain of salt, because it's like, we're never gonna find out this information as much as we want to write like 16 different fan fictions about it online. Just like when I found out the boat in Wind Waker, spoiler alert for those who may not, over 20 years ago. I've actually never played Wind Waker. Tears of the Kingdom has a Sky Realm, but it is a different place in a timeline than the post-imprisoning world. Yes, I will address that now. I don't want to say too much because obviously they're like, Tears of the Kingdom is a little bit newer than, say, like Wind Waker and Skyward Sword and stuff like that. Yet again, Age of Imprisonment is Imprisoning War. So I actually don't buy that it's the same Imprisoning War, because it's in the Child era, right? And the Imprisoning War is... it's in here somewhere. Or maybe it's the... hold on. It's actually Hero Defeated, Imprisoning War. I don't think it's the same Imprisoning War. And here's why. If we go all the way down in the timeline, it doesn't exist. Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. Neither one of them are in here. I think it's an entirely different thing. I don't think it's separate. I just think that what happens here... okay, Spirit Tracks is here in the adult era, in the child era. Then we have Four Swords Adventure, and then the Heroes Defeated all the way this way leads us to Adventures of Link. I think that the Imprisoning War of Tears of the Kingdom happens after all those things. So it sits right here in the timeline, okay? So Rauru, Ganondorf rising again, the establishment of Hyrule Castle happens here, way after all this timeline we've already set. And the other reason why I think that way, how do I say this? I want to make a video about some of my theories, but I genuinely don't think that Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild is as, like, as crucial to ending the timeline as people think it is. I actually think that it's just a way that the developers just wanted to start fresh again. Because maybe they felt like the timeline was looming over their heads and they just were like, I'm exhausted trying to appease all the things that I don't even remember doing when I was in my 20s kind of thing. I will say that there is something in Wind Waker that connects directly to something in Breath of the Wild. Is that the Great Ocean? Yeah, because I know at one point they say there's a sea salt that says that this came from once upon a time that was the Great Ocean. And so I do understand that it has something to do with that. And also, like, in Breath of the Wild, they do reference the Twilight Realm. They say within, like, at some point when Zelda's, like, giving her blessing to Link, she says something about in the Twilight Zone or something like that. So those things do exist in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. But I think people, when they played Tears of the Kingdom, they assumed that Tears of the Kingdom was supposed to take place well before Skyward Sword or shortly after Skyward Sword. I disagree. I think Imprisoning War, everything that happens with Rauru and Sonia, that happens well after the timeline. Because if we think about the timeline as this maybe like an oscillating universe, and this is kind of ideas about theories of, you know, our current universe. Was it the Big Bang? What was the first start and everything else came afterwards? Or was there a Big Bang once and it created a universe and then it kind of sucked back together into black holes, then became an atom again, and then it exploded, and then there's another universe. So how many forms of universe has happened? That's the oscillating universe theory. I think that the timeline is more like an oscillating universe theory. I think that once upon a time, we had the Skyward Sword period of time, and then it oscillated back into the atom, and then re-exploded again, and then that's where we get Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, is in this new oscillating universe. That's what I think. But obviously that's hypothetical, because I don't really think the Nintendo team think that deeply about it, if I'm being honest. Or if they do, I don't think they take it that deeply, if that makes sense. But also something more specific than the Great Ocean, but you'll have to play both games up to a certain point. Okay. Tears of the Kingdom would be later, especially if the kingdom is in the ruins, because it looks like ruins from events that happened a while back. Well, I was also thinking about this, because I don't know if you know this, but I went to school for archaeology and philosophy, and I was thinking about Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom and the way that the games are set up, and also what kind of archaeological evidence that's found in the game to order to prove certain theories. And based on the theories that I have about Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I can't believe that they are predating the timeline. I think they are post the timeline and far, far in the future from the timeline. So that I will make a theory video about it at some point. I haven't done it yet, though, because I'm in the middle of making 2 other big videos, and I want to finish those first before I start putting out other videos. But I have, like, a full list. I have, like, 6 different theories, I think, about Zelda. Okay. So, back to the Minish Cap. I love how archaeologists have found fossils that point to literal floods that happened in Noah's day and some of the Dead Sea Scrolls. It's interesting for sure, as well as the layers of settlement. Well, to be fair, archaeologists don't deal in fossils. Those are generally actually paleontologists. Paleontologists study fossils. They're kind of more geologists as well. Archaeologists kind of study more of like human development and evolution. And there is, it's not to say that there is proof of Noah's story. There is evidence in many different cultures of talking about a large flood, but there isn't information specifically to that. I meant more sediment kind of stuff and past history. Sorry. I guess it would be more related to Dead Sea Scrolls, possibly. That's not my area of expertise, and I am not really religious anymore, so I couldn't really comment on that, because I didn't end up really looking into that personally. But I do know a little bit about it from my father. So there's that. But, yeah, I mean, I haven't found, I didn't look into the story of the Dead Sea Scrolls. I do know, though, that they were a big impact when they were found. Okay. So, there is obviously a lot that happens between Skyward Sword and the Minish Cap. It is possible these things are going to be addressed in the game. It's just not clear whether or not they will be. So we are here, the Minish Cap, the rise of the evil Vati, and now it's just the Force era. Oh my god, we're playing out Star Wars! Anyways, now that we have covered that, I'd like to get rid of that. And we are going to now play the actual game we came here for. Okay. I'm going to switch this over because now I've switched the screens. Here we are on my asleep Switch. Has been temporarily paused for this software. Okay, hold on. I don't know if it's going to start showing things like IP addresses and whatever, so I'm just going to switch this over. Okay, it did leave us in. I was like, oh my god, what's happening here, you know? Ooh, I caught it on the perfect time, too. Fire Emblem. Was this the first Fire Emblem game? I've actually never played any of these advanced games, so I don't know how, like, legit they are. Wario Land? Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. Oh, Core Populace. Philosophy. I think there were some on NS. Wait, what was on S? Sorry. Super Nintendo. What were you saying on Fire Emblems? Oh, okay, thank you. I don't know what the first game was of the Fire Emblem series. I haven't played those either until NSO. I grew up with GBA, but couldn't afford all the games because I didn't have a job back then. These games, though, I just never heard about them. Like, I didn't even hear about the characters until I was playing Super Smash Brothers Melee, and I was like, who's Roy? It goes pretty far back. Okay, so, like very first Nintendo. Look at that. Link to the Past includes 4 swords. There is 3 of these. Why is there 3 of these on the Nintendo store? Oh, one's in Espanol, and then one is in Dutch. I don't even think that's how you say the language. Français. I see. So they give you language options, and also this one's the European option, and this one's just the American version. That's so interesting. Golden Sun rocks. Golden Sun? Where is Golden Sun? Oh, it's right here. I've never played this before. What's it about? I would never buy a Fire Emblem game. Why not? It's an RPG. Oh, okay. Italiano. Français. Italiano. Espanol. There is 2 Kirby's. I feel like my brother owned this game. Golden Sun is an RPG. I don't really like Fire Emblem. But what's it even about? Look, there's another Fire Emblem game. Yoshi's. No, not Yoshi's. Oh, there's Yoshi's Island. I was like, that's not Yoshi's story. Super Mario Adventure 2, Metroid. Here we are. The Minish Cap. There's the European version and the regular version. Amazing Mirror. I got it late, but it's really, really good. I regret missing it. Oh. They kind of tried a Pokemon a little by having the spells of collectible creatures, and there's some in-world puzzles. Good fun. You mean like... I mean, I've never really played a Pokemon game. I've played like maybe 2 minutes of one. So, do you mean like when you're battling another Pokemon kind of thing? I think I just needed to clarify on that. It's basically a tactical board game style, but it gets repetitive for me quickly. Okay. All right, well, let's go. I can confirm. Oh my god. We could take a screenshot because I'm gonna need some thumbnail pictures. There were like 4 creatures of each element. You'd equip them to your characters to have usable spells. I think it was a long time ago. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. I don't know about you, but this song always makes me want to cry. It's just so beautiful. For me, it's the outro and also the title screen of Ocarina of Time. Oh, those ones hit so hard. Like, they shouldn't hit as hard as they do. But also that game, like, you know, for a lot of kids, it meant a lot. Are we gonna get lore? A long, long time ago, when the world was on the verge of being swallowed by shadow, the tiny Picori appeared from the sky, bringing the hero of men a sword and a golden light. With wisdom and courage, the hero drove out the darkness. Oh. Zelda Link confirmed from Skyward Sword! When peace has been restored, the people enshrine that blade with care. This song is, in Ocarina of Time. Good morning, Master Smith. Goodness me, Princess Zelda! Did you sneak out of the castle and come all this way alone? Wait, this was a reference to it. The minister is sure to be worried about you. You know how he gets. Oh, don't worry about him. He'll be fine. Where's Link? The whole town is bustling for the annual Picori Festival. I thought he and I might go together. Would you mind terribly? Wait, they know each other? Bro, it's the same tune. It's the Ocarina of Time outro. That's what I thought. I'm like, this sounds like one of those... That's crazy. When was this game made comparatively to Ocarina of Time? Because... like, that's too close of a time. So, what is this? This is the Minish Cap release date. 2004. And Ocarina of Time was like, what, 1993? Or not 1993, dear God. 1998. Okay. So there was 7 years. No. 6 years. But it must have been like one of the closest games. But also this was closer probably to Wind Waker, so you would almost expect more Wind Waker music. It might have been after Wind Waker though, actually. Yeah, see, you would almost expect like if they're gonna use music, it would be for more Wind Waker. But maybe they just recognized that this song was a jam and they're like, yeah, let's throw it in the game. Oh, is that why you're here? What you're here for? Well, Link was up late helping me last night, and he's still asleep. But I do have an errand at the castle. Yes, that should be fine. Link, time to get up. Well, where's Link? There's no door in this room. Link, time to get up. I mean, Zelda knows us, though. That's interesting. Because we're just like a blacksmith helper, right? This movement is pretty smooth. I'm impressed. Can we go out this door? No. Roll is R. Oh! Interesting. Okay. He's got bed hair. Hey, Link. Princess Zelda is here. She'd like to know if you'd like to join her at the festival. Okay. What's going on here? Yeah, Link. Come on, let's go and check out the festival together. Ooh, together? Master Smith already gave me permission to take you. Yes, after all, the festival only comes once a year. Go on and have fun. See, here is where my fan fiction brain kicks in. Because immediately I'm like, trying to like figure out if there's a relationship between the two. I'm always trying to make Link happen when there's no proof ever, but I'm always trying to make it work. And while you're there, you can do me a favor. I'll just finish making this sword for the minister at the Hyrule Castle. I'd like you to deliver it to him. Okay. You've accepted the Smith's sword. Make sure you don't lose this this extremely important delivery. This is the blade that will be presented to the winner of the competition. Don't lose it, and while the two of you may be childhood friends, see, more reason to ship. Remember, Zelda is the princess of Hyrule. You watch over her. Don't let anything bad happen to her. Master Smith, quit worrying. We'll be perfectly safe. Come on, Link. Let's go check out the festival. So this is Link over here. I could lift the bushes. Okay, so it's lift with like R. So this is Link. Hurry up, let's go. Over here, come on, hurry up. Okay, I'm trying. How's she so fast? Link is doing somersaults and she's just speeding right past him. Like, that's unfair. Well, here we go. The town of Hyrule. Here we are, actually. Is that beetle on the carpet there? Here we are, Link. Doesn't it look fun? Come on, let's go look around. She's so fast. Like, geez, slow down. Welcome to the Bakori Festival. They say that every 100 years the Bakori come to Hyrule. And this is the 100th year to the day since the last time the Bakori were here. So a Bakori is like a race of people? Okay, and we're celebrating the Bakori people because I guess they saved the Hylians' butts. Whew, preparing for the festival left me absolutely exhausted. Still, I'm just enjoying watching the people have fun. Looks like Zelda's talking to the old guy. Link, there's a storyteller here we should stop and listen to. Oh, I wonder what's that over there. Long, long ago, and then even longer before that, evil creatures appeared in the world of humans. They were powerful, frightening beasts, and they created such trouble. But then the Bakori came from the sky, bringing humans powerful magic. The Bakori came from the sky. So, the Sky Era also included Bakori people, or Bakori creatures, whatever they are. And they were bringing humans powerful magic from the sky. Okay. With the magic light force that the Bakori blade, the beasts were repelled, and the world of humans once more knew peace thanks to the Bakori. So not to forget our gratitude, we hold this festival each year. Now remember, little ones, the Bakori only appear before good little children. If only do bad deeds, you will never get to see them. So be good. It's like a Santa Claus story to kids. I'm just on my way back from seeing the tournament at Hyrule Castle. Let me tell you, watching all those sword fights made me hungry. Can we talk to you? Oh, hi. Are you enjoying the festival? It's so much fun. I'm so happy to be here, and my fresh fruits are just delicious. Buy some. I don't think I can. I love festivals. It's like seeing your town transform into another world. It really gives you a chance to think about how well we have it here. You're the boy from Old Master Smith's place, right? I'm sure you know this, but he's the best swordsmith Hyrule's ever seen. Every year I enter the tournament trying to win that sword of his. I haven't won yet, and maybe I never will, but the tournament was awesome. The winner this year was a new face. I've been wondering where he's from. He used some incredible techniques and won the whole tourney in record time. So someone's already won. Come on up. Come all. Gather around, have a look-see. I'm having a huge sale on all manner of delicious and festival vegetables. Oh wait, we already talked to this guy, didn't we? Yes, we'll just skip over. This is my first ever Pokori festival, so where are all the Pokori anyway? Day and night, he's going on and on about the Pokori this and the Pokori that. Doesn't he know that they're nothing but a silly fairy tale to make kids behave? So I guess they've been long gone that people just think they're talking about stuff, but not too long that they don't still like respect them. Like respect the Pokori for whatever they did. So the Pokori are real. My father always told me they were. Oh, look at that. What? Zelda. Only once every 100 years does the mystic doorway open. This is the door that directs the human world to the world of the Pokori. And when the door opens, the Pokori can enter our world. And guess what? This marks the 100th year since they last appeared here. I'm sure something wonderful is going to happen at this festival. Okay, so they're still able to celebrate the Pokori because occasionally people say that they've seen the Pokori come through the door. I'm going to say they say. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's true. Or what they're seeing is Pokori. Maybe they're just like saying this is a Pokori, but it's not really the Pokori. So I guess that's why they're able to like keep up with the tradition. So because of that, it's actually unclear even more how long ago the Pokori were on Hyrule. Say, wasn't there gonna be a sword fighting tournament at the castle? I wonder who's won this year. Oh wow! Over here! Zelda. We have a winner! Oh, what did you win, Zelda? Oh my, Princess Zelda, you won the grand prize in our drawing? Wow! You get your choice of any of these wonderful prizes. What will it be? First, we have this lovely heart-shaped stone. Next, we have this magnificent gem. And finally, there's this teeny tiny shield. So which one would you like? Let me guess. The jewel? Oh, but this heartstone is very cute too. Choose whichever one you would like. I think the shield is so adorable. I think I'll take it. So we get the shield from her, basically. What? Why? Why would you want that ugly thing? What about the heartstone? It's cute. Or this giant gem. It's pretty. Honestly, they're both much richer than that nasty little shield thing. Nope. I want the shield. Can I have it? What a strange princess you are. Well, okay. Here's your teeny tiny shield. Here. I want to give you a present. Okay. They don't want me to ship Zelda and Link, but like, why you be doing this to me? You make it too easy for me to make scenarios in my mind about them falling in love. Look, she gave him a shield. Like, it doesn't mean anything. I know it doesn't, but doesn't this shield suit you perfectly, Link? Princess Zelda gave you a small shield. Hold the button to protect yourself. It is a little embarrassing, though. It's so tiny. Yep, just as I thought. You look great. Now, if anything happens, you can protect me with that shield. Oh, I almost forgot. We have to take the Master Smith store to the castle. Let's go, Link. Oh, you go behind me now. You're not gonna run off ahead of me like before? I've never seen the Picori before. My sister and I came a long way to see the Picori festival this year. Is it true that the festival is named after the tiny people the size of my thumb? I want to see what they look like. Do you know where I can go to see them? So I've been all good all year? Like, all year? And you know how the Picori only show themselves if you've been good? And so, I'm just waiting for the Picori to come and play with me. Aww. I've been dispatched from Hyrule Castle up north to watch over the festivities. Come on, Link. Let's hurry to the castle. See, now she's gonna run without me. Alright, so my shield is the A button. That's a Deku. Oh my god. Ouch. That must have been the business shrub I heard the soldiers talking about. They were saying a Deku shrub has been hassling all the passengers. Link, do something about it. Otherwise, we can't get into the castle. If only we had some way to defend ourselves against those nuts of his. Please forgive me, sir. I heard there was a festival and I came down hoping to hawk my wares. Hawk my wares. Unfortunately, we scrubs have a tendency to spit nuts when we speak. Everyone got scared and ran away, but no one would buy anything. Oh, this is a terrible place to do business. I'm going back to my cave. We know! I actually feel a little sorry for that business scrub, but that nut hurt. That's true. You can't go hitting the princess. Oh well, he won't be hassling anyone now. We better get hurried to the castle. That poor dude. I feel bad for him because now he's like, I just want to be accepted. Ooh, we could go down there. Not that we can right now, but we could at some point. Do we have a map? It's not gonna... No. Okay. No map yet. Welcome to Hyrule Castle. Well, thank you. Ah, the sword for the award ceremony. You should take that to Minister Potho. You'll find him in front of the castle. Oh, Link, you brought the sword, did you? Then, as Minister to the Kingdom of Hyrule, I, Potho, accept this blade. You came just in time. The award ceremony will begin soon. I'm sorry, Link, but I better go. I have to prepare for the ceremony. I've had a good time at the festival. Thanks for coming with me. Since you're here, Link, why don't you join us for the award ceremony? Do you know about that sword, Link? It is called the Picori Blade, and it locks much evil away in that chest. The Picori Blade is sacred among the people of Hyrule. The legend has it that long ago, the Picori gave us this blade. Whoever wins the competition earns the honor of touching the sacred blade. Zelda's dad always looks the same. Let the award ceremony commence. Vati, champion of the competition. Oh, bro. Vati, you know he's... Anyway. Vati, champion of the competition. You may approach the blade. The guy's purple, and none of you are questioning it? Like... To think things would go this well. The Picori Blade and the bound chest spoken in Hylian lore. This chest must hold which I seek. I'll relieve you of its contents now. Oh, do not interfere with me. As victor, I've earned the right to approach the Picori blade. I've been waiting for this moment. So the sword broke? Oh my gosh, what? The 7 deadly sins have been released? Who are you? Why are you doing this? The princess with the mystic aura. The power that was gifted to the people of Hyrule still flows within the veins of the ladies of its royal family? Interesting. If I leave you now, you'll only cause me trouble later. That will never do. To stone with you. All who stand in my way shall share this fate. Now, to find out what power awaits me in this chest. Empty. There was nothing in there but a rabble of monsters? What is the meaning of this? Well, I know the force I'm after is somewhere out there. I'm in no hurry. I can take my time searching for it. Well, that was a turn of events. Oh, thank goodness you've awakened. Master Smith is here as well. He's come to see His Majesty the King. Okay. Oh, Link, you're awake. Are you feeling all right? Stand at my side. The King of Hyrule is about to speak. Excuse me. It is as you have all heard. A sorcerer named Vati has cursed my fair Zelda and turned her into stone. If we had the sacred Picori blade, we'd likely had broken the curse. But Vati shattered the blade. However, I have not given up hope. What do you know of the Picori? The Picori? Not much beyond what the fairy tales say. They're supposed to be very tiny, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, the ones from the fairy tales. But the Picori are no mere legend. They most certainly exist. No one outside of the royal family knows the truth about them. The Picori who forged the sacred blade live deep within the Minish woods. They should be able to repair the broken blade and reforge the sword. What? Then we must dispatch the soldiers there at once. No, soldiers will not do. The Picori do not show themselves to anyone but children. Our soldiers should search days and still not find any sign of them. I see. If that's the case, then why not send Link? If Link has recovered, then yes, I would like to ask this of him. Please, turn my precious Zelda back to normal. The Picori should know how to create a new sacred sword. It will be a dangerous journey now that those monsters have been freed. Please, take this sword with you, along with the broken Picori blade. You have accepted the broken Picori blade. This is a part of the sword needed to reforge the sacred sword. Do not lose it. You got the smith sword. It's a sharp blade made by your grandfather. Oh, so the smith is our grandfather? Okay. Very well then. Send the soldiers to search for Vati at once. Deep within the Minish woods, you will find a place called the Deep Wood Shrine. Once humans and Picori shared that shrine as a meeting place. I think it would be best if you started your search there. Take this map with you. Yes, we have a map! If you get lost in your way to the forest, simply check your map. Just press start and then L or R to open the map. Start the location of the forest for you. I'm sorry, guys. I've been up since 6 a.m. It's 4:30 now. I'm a little tired. I've marked the location of the forest for you. Good luck and be careful. You got the map of Hyrule. Now you'll never get lost. Oh, this is a very small map. Okay. I'm counting on you, Link. Only you can break Vati's curse and free Princess Zelda. So you want me to press start and then L? Oh, I see. It's in the start menu. Okay. But yeah, this is a very small map. But to be fair, it doesn't like have everything that's in the area, right? The guy's pushing me. Press R while walking to roll. This is useful when you want to move fast. Don't forget, if you want to save during the game, press start. Wow, this NPC is like very self-aware that this is a video game. You know, I will say this game takes heavy inspiration from Link to the Past because some of these characters, some of the layout, very similar. North Hyrule Field. Why are these pieces smaller? It's odd. You got a heart. These replenish your life energy with a little bit. You got 1 rupee. It's green. Don't spend it all in one place. Man, they really love to tease me like that. That looks sus. I think we're gonna burn that and probably walk into it, and then probably it's gonna be a dungeon. That's what I think. Forgot how to use my shield for a second, which is A. Can we climb this if there's a vine there? No? Okay. Good to know. All right. We're at Lone Lone Ranch. Okay. Wait, I didn't mean to fall in the pit hole. That was fun. Minish Woods lie far to the south from here. If you get lost, check your map. So much blocked off of me right now, and I don't want it to be blocked off because I want to see everything. Let me inside. I want to know what's inside. There's a Goron over there. We can't get over there because of the rock. We can't get over there because this is something we have to climb, I think. Well, it will probably be later when I stop trying to do things I can't do right now. Look at all these cows. They look like they have hair. Okay. I can't get into the Minish Woods. Yet, it seems. perhaps I have to go the way around. Let's go down, actually. Maybe that makes more sense. Eastern Hills. Okay. Who lives here? No one lives here. La 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 la. Do I want to go this way? Like, will this be a bad option for me? Because it's blocked off, right? We're trying to go to the Minish Woods. Money! It's so nice that sometimes just random bugs be carrying coins with them. Probably can't go swimming. Probably need a flipper. Yep. Need flippers or some kind of white blue toque or something. Toque? Tunic. I was like, that's not right. A toque is a Canadian hat. Okay, that's gonna be blown up at some point. I'm slouching. That's not good for my neck. But readjust. Gotta chop down every bush. Not that there's anything there, but I gotta see that there's nothing there. Oh, we are so close to getting lost. Okay, well, we can't go that way, because that's just a dead end. So let's go this way. I feel like they were trying to make that very hard, as if like, oh look, it's foggy, but I could literally still see everything on the screen, so I didn't find that really hard to see from. Help! Help me! Oh, okay. Ouch! Won't someone stop them? Oh, ow, oh, help! Somebody! Can anybody hear me? Where are you? You've got a piece of heart. Collect 4 to make a new heart for every container. Okay. I am too big to go through there, and I can't swim this way. Too big to go that way. Oh, you're here. Hey kid, you there. Hey, don't just stand there, do something. Ow. What's wrong with you? Do you like watching me take this abuse? Help me. Accidentally stabbed that bird looking thing. Well done, that was close. Not that I couldn't handle them myself, but that's besides the point. What in the world is a lone child doing so deep in the woods? Oh, I see. The Bakura, you say? And Vati? Vati's cursed someone? What? The sacred blade? Is that so? I see, I see. You know, you and I have quite a lot in common. You see, I too am on a quest to break the curse of Vati's. And you say that reforging the sacred blade can break his curse, huh? Well, then you found yourself a companion, my boy. My name is Eslo. Eslo. And it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Okay. What do I do? What? Is there something on my face? Quit staring, it's rude. Wait, I say. You walk so quickly. Too quickly, in fact. Can't you go any slower? Surely you've noticed I have no legs. Boy, take a look around. Do you really think I can walk that fast? I'm sorry, but you're just so slow. Like, ugh! If it isn't one thing, it's another. You are a troublesome boy. There. Now you can't possibly leave me behind. My, it's quite comfortable up here. More comfortable than it looks, surely. And much easier on me. Hey, quit your squirming. Can't you sit still? See? There. Yes, that's it. Much better. Now, I suppose a boy like you still has much to learn about the world. If ever you need my insight, press select and I'll be happy to help. Ah, such a hopeless child. Okay. Hold on for a minute, my boy. We've stumbled across something important. The world of the Minish is very small. You're far too big to meet them now. Who are the Minish? Ah, yes, silly me. Allow me to explain. You humans call them the Picori, but they refer to themselves as the Minish. Strange how in the world of humans, only this forest has kept that name. Anyhow, deep in the forest they build a tiny village where many now live. But if we're to enter the village, we have to make sure you touch us. We have to make you a touch smaller first. Look at that. At first glance, it appears to be a mere stump. Yes? No. That stump is a portal used by the people long ago to adjust their size. With my help, you can use it to shrink down to Minish size. Just stand on the stump and press R to shrink. To return to normal, stand next to the stump and press R. Get me up there and we'll give it a try. Is the hat singing? And that's what makes me tiny? I'm like a little speck on the screen. Welcome to the world through the eyes of the Minish. Now, aren't you glad you saved me? No need to thank me, though. Portals that reduce your size are all around in different shapes and sizes. If you want to return to normal, stand next to the portal and press R. But there is one thing you must know. Being Minish-sized is full of dangers. Mere puddles at your normal size are bottomless swamps to the Minish. And as your companion, if anything bad happens to you, it happens to me too. So proceed with caution, my lad. If for your sake, then for my own. So the little holes are kind of like entryways for us to turn small. That's cute. Now we can go through the stumps. I didn't mean to kill you. I'm sorry. La, 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 la. Oh, this is fun. It's cute. The Minish village. It appears we have found the Minish village. Oh my god, they're like little woodland elves. Picori. Repeep, Repico, Picori. Oh, I see why we call them Picori. They only say Picori. Picoco, Pico, Repico. I gather it's been quite some time since the last saw a human. What's that? You didn't understand what they were saying just now? Ah, yes, that was the language of the Minish. It's a little different from the dialect I'm most familiar with. I'm afraid I didn't catch most of what they said myself, but perhaps there is someone here who understands your language. We should look around. Do you understand? Pico, Riki, Poco, Tipo. Okay, not you. Pico, Riki, Poco, Tipo. Nope, not you. What about you? Pico, Riki, Poco, Tipo. Po. Maybe you. Pico, Rico. Picoco, Copi. Not you. This looks fancy. I've never seen an outfit like that before. Are you, human? Oh my, it's been quite some time since any humans came here. My name is Festerari. Like festival, but Festerari. I watch the Abbey, as well as the shrine to the north. You seem to be having some trouble with our language, don't you? You could use a jabbernut. It will allow you to understand our tongue. You should be able to find one in the barrel house just south of here. Okay. This is literally a barrel house. Oh, look. Oh, no. He didn't say that. He said, oh, Link. This must be the jabbernut Festari told you about. Well, you'd be better to eat it if you plan on making any progression at all. You ate the jabbernut. Now you can understand the language of the Minish. Alright, well, let's talk. So you've eaten the jabbernut, and now you can understand us. The Elder said that humans can no longer see us as they once could. It's amazing that you could see us. Do 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 do. Ooh. Excuse me. We're in a shoe. Our ancestors, the ancient Minish, used the portal between our worlds. It brought them into human world, and they settled in this forest. We're getting some interesting lore about the Minish. There are so many monsters around these woods lately. The Elder said that even the shrine to the north is filled with monsters now. Hi, Mortish. Meow meow. Meow. Morticia. If you want to reforge that sword, you're gonna need the help of an expert smith. Master Malari and his 7 apprentices can help you. They live in the mountains, where they can find all the ore they need. I'm sure the Elder would tell you about it if you asked. If I start pressing weird buttons, it's because Morticia's rubbing her face all over my hands. Ow! You don't need to use nails. So I think this is the Elder. Oh, you speak our language. It's been quite a while since we've heard outsiders speak our language. We have little to offer you in these woods, but please enjoy your stay. Thank you for your offer, but we have no time to relax. My name is Eslo. This child is Link. We need to break a curse that has been cast on the Princess of Hyrule. To do so, we need to reforge the broken Bakori blade. Ah, yes, and you've come here now and hoping to have the blade reforged? Well, if that's what you're after, you need 4 mystical elements. These elements are the crystalline forms of the energies of this world. Only by infusing the blade with these energies can a new blade be forged. Here, give me your map and I can mark where these elements can be found. kitty cat needs some pets, so I'm just gonna give her a quick little head pet. Baby kitty. Did you enjoy your long nap? The earth element can be found in the shrine to the north of the Festari Abbey. Speak with Festari and he will show you the path to the shrine entrance. Morticia. Hi. Are you gonna sit up on my neck? Hi. Hi. Yeah. Please don't use your nails, thank God. Kitty cat. Oh my god, I'm so lightheaded after today's workout. That was hard. Never let people tell you that Pilates doesn't work. Oh yes, it does. Go with caution. Evil creatures have lately made their home in our shrine. Return to me at once after you have found the earth element. So this is what's interesting, because usually when it comes to crystals or any form of like the beginning of the game, generally there's only 3, whereas this game has 4. If you have any hopes of reforging the sacred blade, do as the elder says. Go find the earth element. Okay, that's not what I wanted. What I wanted to do was look at these elements. So, because there's always fire, water, and earth, but this one, is it telling me that this is a village? Like, or are you telling me that that is another one? It's kind of weird. Anyways, I think the minister is this way, right? They look like little elves. You wish to go to the shrine. Very well, this way. Vile beasts have settled in recently. Be careful, it is quite dangerous. Oh, are we going to our first temple? Oh my god, I forgot how small he is. Deep Wood Shrine. So this would be the Deep Wood Shrine the Minish Elder spoke of. He said something about there being monsters inside, didn't he? Hey now. No reason to be afraid or anything. I'll be waiting right here. No, wait. What am I saying? I'm not letting you leave me alone out here. Okay, so we can't go that way. Okay. Oh, I see. This is gonna be an easy game, isn't it? You got a small key. Use it to open locked doors and blocks. You can use it only in this dungeon. Humph. There's the locked door here. See if you can find a key to open it. I literally just used a key. Do you see that lever? I think you should be able to pull it. I think so too. Just stand in front of it and press R to grab it and then press the arrow to pull. No. I'm so sorry, Link. Seems kind of silly that this would just do here nothing. Maybe I'm supposed to pull it. Oh, there we go. That's so much fun. And that way it's easier to just get across next time. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Wow, look at the size of that barrel. Oh, right. How silly of me. It's not big, we're small. Not sure what that guy's doing. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, there's nothing there, so I just guess that we go directly into the barrel. Oh, this way. There we go. Do those things just not die? Alright, let's set the fire over here. Oh, I know how we do this. Okay, easy. Push you there. Stand here. Morticia. The kitty cat. Ah! Oops. Oh, that's not what I'm supposed to do. I made a silly decision. The barrel moves, though. That's fun. Okay. Huh. Oh, I see what we're supposed to do. Okay. We go back in. Well, what? Be careful, my lad. The barrel just moved. But that's what we want. Like that. Okay, before we do that, we go this way. Just to explore all options. Okay, we can't go that way. Good to know. Alright. Fling me across. I thought if I released, that meant I would be released. Oops. I got the dungeon map. Check it on your map screen. Lighter rooms are the ones you visited. The blinking rooms are your location. Press up or down to check different factors. Oh, we could. No, we can't. I was like, we could jump that way. No, we can't. Alright, so, but it does kind of tell us on the floor, based on how far we pull back. Yeah, how far we're going to go. So we can push this down now. And now this is a feasible option for us to walk through. I pressed the wrong button. Oh. What we need now is something to hold the switch down. Obviously, it's going to be the bottle. That's not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to put it down. I didn't want to throw it. Maybe I pressed the wrong button. Throw would be R. I pressed... Maybe we push it. What about that? Because that's only giving me the option to throw, which I find very weird. So, let's just push. There we go. Once you take a hold of something with R and use the arrows to push or pull. This is extremely important, so I hope you take pains to remember it. Sure. I'm gonna do that, and then... You got a small key. Use it to open the locked doors and blocks, and you can use it in only this dungeon. Okay. Now, where are we in this dungeon? Well, okay. Would really like the compass right now. There's nothing over there, right? I don't remember. No, there wasn't. Wait, hold on. What if we want to go this way? Okay, not that way. Let's go in here. I don't know if that's the right way, but let's go. Not there. We go up. What's here? We could jump down there. What room are we in? It does bring us to the room we were just in, which is something I definitely want to do. No. I want to press A to pick up stuff. Because I think it's usually A, but I just keep pressing my sword button instead. No, my shield button, I should say. Because shield is A. So, are we gonna get the compass next or the treasure chest? Now there's a puzzler. I suspect that there's not much more we can do here right now. Let's press on. Perhaps we can work on this from another angle later. Yeah, I'm gonna think so too, because that's not gonna work. But we did that, and that's definitely gonna help us later, I think. We go through this door. Okay. Which door? No. Okay, so that brings us to the main room, but I think we should definitely go here. Oh, we can't because of the web. Alright. Alright, back to the main room then, I guess. Or the room that we were in previously. Now we need to go down because we need to slingshot ourselves across the water. That's handy. Okay. Slugs falling from the ceiling. This is interesting. So we go this way, we're blocked. I think maybe what we're supposed to do is pull this one. I think. No. Okay. Don't pull that one. We could pull this one. Do I want to do this? No, I don't. I definitely don't. Because if we do that, we're gonna block ourselves in. Okay. This is interesting. Because I could pull this back to where it was. So let's just pull it back to where it was. And I'm gonna think for a second. Because if I pull this, sure, the door's open, but it doesn't mean I can get in. Because even if we went to the other side and pushed that one all the way. So actually, I think this one should be here. Is what I'm thinking. Okay. There we go. Guess that was like mid-dungeon little battle. You got a small key. Use it to unlock doors and blocks. You can only use it in this dungeon. Oh. Okay. And then, where was the key again? Was it this way? Where was the key? There was a door that was locked. Was it this room? I don't know. We'll keep walking. We'll find out. Okay, no, it wasn't this room. Because this is the one that we're probably going to get, like, fins or something to help us swim with. Oh, this is where the key is. Alright, we're gonna... about to get... Oh, I see. So when it's red, you can't hurt it. Then it's stunted. You beat the crap out of it when it's... Oof. Oof. No, no, no. There we go. Okay. Mid-dungeon. Alright, get us something so we can swim in water. Because that's what I think we need. You got the Gus jar. Okay. Hold the button to draw things in and release it from firing them out. Set it to A or B on the items. Huh? Okay. What? Okay, let's go with A. So this is like the bellows before the bellows in Skyward Sword, before bellows in Skyward Sword kind of thing. Okay, well, let's go through here, I guess. Oh, we got a piece of heart. Alright, next. Can we bellows this piece of heart? Maybe we can do it from down this angle, because it doesn't look like it's impossible. Okay, yeah, maybe not. Don't know how we're supposed to get in there, though. We probably drop from down below. No, 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 no. I don't mean to press that button. I'm so used to looking for my map by pressing the minus button. We probably just drop on the heart. I'm not sure how, but that's what I'm guessing. kind of fun. Interesting. Okay, here. So where are we trying to go again? I think we're supposed to go downstairs. That's what I think we're supposed to do. I wonder if we pull on this, if it'll start a fire. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that. We got 20 mystery shells. I'm not sure what they're for, but just hold on to them for now. Not these things. I had them in like Link's Awakening, and I did enjoy collecting them. And then I was like, never mind, I don't care anymore. Okay. There is a way to do this. Probably just suck up all the fire. No? Okay. Okay, interesting. No. No, we definitely need that there. Okay, let's leave this room and come back, because I did that wrong. I destroyed all of the pots when I need those pots. Oh, you know what? I just thought about it. I could be wrong, but I'm wondering. Okay, no, it's not that. I was like, what if we just fall through the floor, you know? Oh, you know what I just remember what it probably is. It's probably this barrel. So if I press A. Yeah, there we go. Now what? Unless we find a way to travel around the water, we won't be going much further. Already figured it would be this. Can we use this to go the opposite way? Yes! Oh, we need a key for that. Okay, never mind. We went the wrong way. Oh, it looks like my stream cut out halfway through on Twitch. That's not good. Oh, but we can pull the pots, I think. You got 5 rupees. That's kind of nice. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. You got a small key. Okay, now we did see a door. Was it this room? Yeah, one of these needs a key, and we didn't have the key. I think it's maybe in this room. Okay, so if you spam the button, the chances of you moving faster is a little bit more. No way. That was terrifying. No, actually, this is kind of more like a puzzle. We probably jump this way. That's nice. Oops. Oh my god. Oh, I think it's because I'm doing it. Hold on. So I have to hold it for a while, I think. There we go. Interesting. So, immediately to the front door. Okay, we have the big key. Now we can use it to open big doors. Okay, well, that's basically it for this dungeon. Now we determine which door we want to go through. two of them. Do they go the same direction? No, 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 no. I'm so used to the minus button being my map. Yeah, it looks like they both lead to the same place. You got 20 rupees. That's great, I guess. Oh, okay, that's so stupid. That's what this side does. The other side actually gives us stuff. Honestly, could have done without those 20 rupees, but whatever. Alright. Well, those are probably all just hearts. Okay. First boss. It's a big one. That's gonna be huge for us. When the choo-choo jellies get way too big. Oh my god. Oh wait, I know what we do. I love this game. It's my favorite Game Boy game. Really? I've never played this game before, so I'm playing it like fresh. Oh no, he... Dang it. Oof. Should have saw that coming. I've beaten it 3 times. Is it a very long game? Because I'm kind of getting the vibe that it isn't. Ooh. No, it's not. Okay. Oh. No! Dang it. Oh, is he dead? Okay, it's dead. Also, I don't know if I've ever seen you before, HBK, but welcome to the chat if this is your first time chatting. Okay, so there is a 4th element, because it's kind of weird. I guess there's earth, wind, fire, water, right? The earth element is the embodiment of that power. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let's collect the heart. We got the heart container. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for joining. We've gotten the earth element. We must go tell the elder at once. Okay, we're gonna go talk to the elder. And then I'm gonna be honest. I am so exhausted from being up at 6 a.m. It's 5:26 now. I need to go prepare for dinner and then just like collapse to bed. So we're gonna go talk to the elder and then I'm probably gonna call it a stream. Even though like this isn't a very long stream, I've only been streaming for 2 hours, but I feel like I've been doing this for 5 hours. Really retrieved the earth element from that fiend-invested shrine. Incredible. Humans are amazing creatures. The elder is sure to be amazed too. Okay, we still have to figure out how to get that heart. Is there any way I can like pin it on the map or no? Oh, whatever. Okay, we're gonna start. No. Select button. No! That's not what I wanted. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna call it a stream here just because I'm so tired. But, if you're new to my channel, my name is Sarah. I am the host of Sarah's Spare Corner. Sarah's Spare Corner encompasses gaming, as well as arts, crafts, and various different forms of creativity. Additionally, I like sharing theories, concepts, and ideas as I am a philosophy major. And when I'm not poor, I might travel places and I might post about it. I'm kind of poor right now, though, so we ain't going anywhere. But anyways, I am going to be playing this again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So we're going to be picking up right here. And hopefully I'll have a little bit more energy tomorrow. But thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you in the next stream. I hope whenever you're watching this that you have a lovely afternoon, evening, and I hope to see you in the next stream. Bye now.